Guys, please watch this video.
He did.
This is so hard to believe. Can you tell us about it?
In 2022, my husband left. I was in my mom's house for holiday with the kids because we didn't really have food at home to eat. Whenever we get broke, I go to my mom's place because when we're coming back home, she gives us food stuffs and all that.
I don't understand, but you're a music artist. How come you were broke?
When I got married, obviously, my husband wasn't doing anything. So the little cash I was able to gather then for events, I use it to run the house because he doesn't do anything, and it got really hard and really difficult for us to manage when I don't have shows. And then most people say, that's the only song she has. If you call her, she come and do only Malaria. So I didn't really have money to do new songs and shoot videos because I was trying to cater.
And so at some point, people stopped inviting you for shows.
Yes, they did. They stopped because I didn't have new songs.
Oh, wow, that's really sad. So your husband, before you married him, what was his occupation?
He was a blogger, and frankly speaking, I don't know. I think it was peer pressure because a lot of people said, he's not doing anything, then don't get married to him. But for me, as a graduate, I felt that, he would work, like tomorrow would be better. That was how I got married to him. But I didn't know that he was someone that did not want to work or does not like to work.
Yeah, so you ended up providing for the family with your own money?
Yes.
How many kids?
3 kids. I was a single mom before I got married, and I have 2 kids for him.
Okay, so you had 1 kid before you got married?
Yes, I had.
And he accepted you as a single mom?
Yes, he did. He accepted me. My daughter looks up to him like her dad. Was a father figure at some point, until the violence started at home.
What about this violence?
Normally, I would say it's not really easy. Nobody will understand, but it's not easy providing and watching the man who's supposed to provide just sits down idle. At some point, with the stress, as a woman, you tend to complain. You have to assist me. He doesn't do anything at home, like domestically. He doesn't clean, he doesn't cook, he doesn't even wash his own clothes. I do everything. And it's really hard for me because I kept breaking down like every month. I get admitted like every month because I have to cook, clean, wash, still think of how to provide the next day because if I don't, nobody will. I've been depending on family. My sisters are tired. His own family, they're tired as well. Everybody's tired. Like at some point, people have to cater by yourself. You don't have to ask us, often. So I don't know. If I complain, he's going to hit me. If I complain, he beats me. And I think he's more attached to his phone. Yeah, he's always playing. There's this game called Call of Duty. He's addicted to it. He plays it all day, all night. If I complain, sometimes I hit the phone off his hand and he'll beat me. Because I'll be like, drop that phone. You have to economy. I can't do this myself. At least try and be helping me out financially or at home so I can run around and get a job. You have to do something. I've carried the CVs to offices to try to get him a job, but he will not show up for interviews. I've really tried, but he says he doesn't want to work for anybody.
Wow. At the end of the day, he ended up leaving you for a much younger girl.
Yes, he did. And before he left, I think that month we were supposed to pay rent. So I had gathered rent from people and I put it in his account because my account, we're owing lots of loan apps, almost 1 million naira. So I can't put money in my account. If I put money, they will collect it. So I put money in his account. I was trying to save up the rent. I was begging people. Honestly speaking, I wasn't sleeping at night. I was drinking. I'll look at my phone. I'll look for people to beg, and tell them they're about to kick us out. I want to sell my phone. I need help. I called 2 of my sisters particularly. They are on Facebook, yes. Iwo People and Troko People. They're my stepsisters, we're the same dad. And I haven't seen them since I got married, but I reached out to them and they were able to raise 150,000 for me. I put it in his account. And some other people funds that I got, I put in his account as well. And he left with that money. I begged him. There was nothing I did not beg him. I did text messages. I said, for the love of God, send half of that money for me. I saved up 183,000 naira. Our rent was 250,000, 2-bedroom apartment. And he left with the money. I was stranded with these children. When he left, I went to my mom's place for holiday. When I came back, he had cleared the house, carried phone, carried everything. The landlord called me to come and remove my things. I've been stranded, carrying my kids from one house to another. When they abuse me, I will cry and carry my children to the next house. I've even stayed in an uncompleted building. I did a video and I sent it to him. I begged him. He refused to send the money. I heard his father gave him money for rent and told him if he ever comes back to his family, he will disown him. Says he's going to keep paying his rent and giving him allowance. So I begged for mine. He refused to give it to me. And mentally, I've not been really stable to do anything because I'm not really stable with the kids. So I can't really think of anything that I can do, or I don't know. I don't know where to start from.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good day, everyone. First of all, it's nice. It's a very good thing as a lady. You should know, you should have a handwork. You should be able to work for yourself. You should have your own money. At least have a handwork. Yes, but do not settle for somebody that cannot provide for you. Even when they will tell you that you should start from grass with the person, you should grow with the person. You told you're sure has no work doing. He has no work doing. You want to settle down with the person because of love, or probably you believe that the person will still make it in life. This person has no work doing. He cannot provide for you to eat. At least, I'm not saying you should go and look for the highest man on earth, to look for a rich man. That is not my problem. If you want that, it's fine. Looking for you're a very rich man, it's not bad at all. Yes, it's not bad. But I'm not saying that. Finding a person that works for a living, like he can actually, he is working. You can see that this man can provide for you. He gives you. It's fine to settle for that person. But when you go to somebody that has no work doing, only talk, somebody that will want to use love talk to finish you, you end up with the person, like you end up, you go ahead to settle for the person, hoping for a better future. You are killing yourself. I have seen cases like this, real life cases, online cases, where women get married to a man that has no work doing. They will end up suffering. It is painful. I'm not going to lie. It's not painful. This first time of me doing a live video, because this one actually touched me. It's painful. I have seen someone go through this. My main purpose of making this video, I don't want this video to be long. But young ladies, I am calling out to all young ladies that are not yet married. Do not settle for somebody, a man that do not provide for you. Do not provide for you and cannot provide for you. They are two different things. A man that do not provide for you and a man that cannot provide for you. Do not settle for these two cases. A man that do not provide for you, even in marriage, you are gone. You will carry the marriage on your head. You will suffer. A man that cannot provide for you, you will be the man, the woman, and most times you be the children, because most you will mad, like you go mad, you run mad. Frustration will run you mad. So this is just a simple advice. Stay away from those two cases. You can go ahead for a rich man, Yahoo guy, or whatever. That's your business. That's not the main purpose for this video. So therefore, I am ending this video here with that I have said. Do not end for a man that cannot and do not provide for you. Thank you guys. Bye.